Hey. Wow, I was panicking.
Jazz hands.
I was panicking because when I was looking at the thing and it said done, and then it went to a thing and I was like, oh my God, have I ended the live stream before it's begun?
We're better than we did last time, because last time we were about half an hour late. So guys, hello! Happy Friday. You made it to the end of the week. Did everybody have a good week? Madam is still eating.
I literally walked in 15 minutes ago. So,
and somebody prepared you a lovely meal for you to eat. I was there chopping up vegetables and slicing this and slicing. Sincott, how are you?
Hey, Sincott, how are you? First of all, that's all lies. Because I actually had leftover Thai.
Yeah, but that counts. I had to put it in the oven, and that counts. There you go. So you enjoy your Thai.
I had to call you to put it in the oven.
Well, yeah, I needed to check what time you're coming back. So how have you been? Sincott, I hope your I know you're saying your partner's is going in for some. Well, I think it's to the hospital, so I hope they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sending our best wishes to your partner.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay, and I hope you're good too. Yeah. So thank you so much, everybody that participated in the Tuesday live. Leash, hello.
Hey, Leash.
How are you? We really enjoyed doing the pancake eat along.
Yeah.
Douche.
Hey, Douchey.
Oh no, your cold is back. But oh no, nice to see them. And how's your back? Good, thank you. My partner had an operation yesterday, but came home today. All went well. Oh, good.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yes. Wish her the better for us.
Much love from Kelly and I.
Yeah. Fast, speedy recovery is what I meant to say as well.
We're good. Oh, good. Thank you, Leash. Not too bad. How are you getting on? Yes. All well. All good. I'm glad things went well for Sincott. I'm glad you're good too. How's the studies going? Are you getting through them all right?
I hope. Yeah. All the assignments are getting done.
Yeah, so we wanted to say a big thank you because we really did enjoy doing that pancake eat along. Well, I've put them all in the freezer because I couldn't finish them all in time, so I thought I will have them, but bit by bit. Studies are going good, so that's what we like to hear. So, what are you doing?
No, I was just about to say, somebody asked me to do something. However, they haven't said when they're going to be on for us to do this thing, so I'm just double checking. Because I don't want to do anything too early, but yeah, they haven't written back.
Oh, you said the studies are going, not going good, but just going. I'm sure they're going well.
I'm sure they are.
Sincott said, I'm struggling to find the prime. Any suggestions where to get it from? Now, for anybody not familiar, we've decided to do an eat along or a drink along every week. So every week we will.
Well, I don't know about every week. Well, we'll try our best.
Well, yeah, maybe not every week, but every so often we are going to do an eat along and drink along, probably fortnightly, but we might do it weekly depending on how we do it. Anyhow, what it means is ahead of time, we will let you guys know what we're going to eat or drink, so you can get it in advance and join us. So on Tuesday, we will be doing a drink along with the prime. Now, we've managed to get 2 flavours, and I've forgotten what they were. One was
Cherry Freeze,
that was one.
And I want to say strawberry watermelon.
Strawberry and watermelon. So most places do sell prime, but not those specific flavours. We got it from B&M Sincott. That's where we got ours from.
Yeah.
But I noticed the local Sainsbury's sell it, but not that flavour. But you don't necessarily have to get that flavour. We might get some more just so we can try along with you.
Yeah, if I can get any more, I'll try and pick some up, but it just so happened that we had no intentions of going to B&M. It's only because I was in the wrong lane when we were driving, and I said, well, do you know what, while we're here, let's go in, and we went to B&M and picked up a few things.
Yeah, so we will do that as well. So if anybody's interested, we will be trying the prime on Tuesday. So if you want to have a little drink along, we will be doing the prime tasting next Tuesday. But yeah, have a look. Most supermarkets sell prime, but they only sell 4 flavours. And again,
really?
Well, the ones I saw in Sainsbury's only did. It's the blue one. I can't remember the flavours.
Yeah.
I just remember the blue one, the red one, the green one, and then there was a orange one. So I remember they had those in there. There is a B&M near you. Give that one a try.
Give it a try.
But I don't want to send you here, there, and everywhere. So whatever you can. And again, you don't have to try with us. You can just watch us and then watch us go, ugh, or
It's nice if we all try it together, but it's not a necessity. You don't have to. If you can't find it, that's fine. You can just join along with us. and watch us.
Exactly. Charlie, hello! 323, well done, well done. Do you like Prime, Charlie? Are you into Prime? I know Keegan said he doesn't like it. Hi, Aoife, how are you? You okay?
Hey, Aoife.
Hello, everyone. She says, oh, Charlie's in Scarborough having a carvery. Alicia went, carvery.
That'll be right up Tushy Street as well, carvery.
Yeah. So talking of carvery, shall I talk about the videos?
Yeah,
so our next video that we will be shooting will be a carvery breakfast. We've done carvery several times, but we want to go back and explore the breakfast. The last time we did a carvery breakfast was last year, but it was the Too Good to Go. So we want to go back into the restaurant. I'm not sure when we're going to do it, if it's this weekend or next weekend, but we will want to go into the restaurant and try the carvery breakfast. So rather than the carvery meal, will be the carvery breakfast. That's what we're aiming to do. And I'll talk about the video we shot on Valentine's Day. You'll be proud of me, Aoife, and I'll tell you why. Aoife said, I got the Prime Ice Pop and the Tropical and a can of orange. The bottle stinks.
Okay.
You're not really selling it to us. The one thing I would say, though, is I did check the ingredients for the Prime, and I was really worried. I thought, oh, my God, this is just going to be all loads of key numbers. But it wasn't. They did actually have a lot of vitamins in there.
Yeah, but Lauren, 345 Berry, was very, very knowledgeable on the difference between the cans and the bottles. And it's the cans that are not so full of great stuff.
Oh, okay.
But the bottles seem to be okay.
Well, there you go. So we've got the bottles. So maybe try and go for the bottles.
Don't go for the cans. Unless you want to, obviously.
Aoife got the Prime in Super Value supermarket. Try Aldi and try Tesco. Yes, try Aldi and try Asda, you said. So yeah, most supermarkets I see have it somewhere because it's such a sought after drink. I remember when the Fior came on, when it first came out. Oh my God, they couldn't send it everywhere. People were trying to buy it on eBay.
People selling it for £10 or like £2 a sip or something rubbish. Crazy.
The inside of the bottle, I just smelled and went, ugh. You're not selling this for me, Aoife. Well, we'll be able to tell because we'll be doing the live taste test next Tuesday, all being good. So that's what we'll be aiming to do. Alicia said, we went to the carvery for breakfast a few weeks back. They had pancakes. Well, the last time we went, they didn't have pancakes.
No.
So that'll be interesting to see if they have. We like to go periodically now and again because it does change. So it just keeps our videos updated. So we will be filming that at some point quite soon.
For sure.
That will be our next video. So I will sit back and take the accolades. And you'll have to explain. So one of our next videos, which I will try and edit next week, I will try. Aoife said, Mark, I want Kelly not to try the bottles of Prime. Oh, not so sure I can stomach the smell if I'm being honest. Oh, it's all right for me to try it, but Madam doesn't have to. So tell everybody.
No, I'm still eating.
Oh,
you tell everyone.
Sam, hi.
Hey, Sam. Hope you're well.
Is it that bad though, Aoife? Is it really, really bad? Sam, how you been? Are you okay? We were just discussing Prime because we're going to be doing a drink along next Tuesday. So we will be trying the Prime drinks with us. If you want to, you guys are more than welcome. Drink it along with us. You can taste it as we taste it. It'll be like a live taste tester thing. A live taste-a-thon. Yes, whatever. Is that the right word? Taste-a-thon? I would say. Taste testing. Taste-a-licious, taste testing. Yeah, it's horrible. The stench just opening up of the two bottles. So you just open it up and smelt it. So it's the orange one that stinks. Maybe what you should have done is waited until Tuesday. Yes. And then try it with us rather than opening it and then... Well, keep hold of that. It might go a bit flat now, but keep hold of it until... they're not fizzy. Are they? I thought they were. Are they? I don't know. Well, we're going to find out. Well, we've never tried Prime, so we don't know. We don't know. Right, now you've finished eating. You can now tell everybody. The Ice Pop and Tropical, it's still not fizzy. All right, it's not fizzy. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. So, actual fact, that will last. Yeah. So, if it's got lots of chemicals in it, it'll just keep it preserved. There's a ton of sugar in it. Everybody, I'm okay, thank you. Just in so much pain today. Oh, Sam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it your bones, or you feel cold, feel feverish, or... maybe you need a little bit of a hot bath that can have some Epsom salts. Sometimes, so hopefully that will help you. Sorry to hear you're in pain.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can keep you entertained for a little bit
Hopefully.
and take the pain away. So, Valentine's Day, what was your surprise, madam?
So Mark arranged an afternoon tea in Harrods.
So we went to Harrods.
Yeah, for an afternoon tea. Very posh.
So it was nice. So I did film it, or we filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be showing you that at some point in the video. So that will be our next in the afternoon tea series, Harrods. But we've never done Harrods afternoon tea before.
No.
And to be honest with you, it's years since I last went to Harrods. And my God, there are so many restaurants in that place.
It's not years since we've been. We only went last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
we only went last year.
Oh my God, it feels like years ago.
Yeah, no, we only went
It feels like years ago. So there are so many restaurants in that place. I was utterly shocked how many restaurants are in Harrods. There are absolutely loads.
There's so many.
Where are we? Aoife said, but yeah, that will be, sorry, just going back before I go into the comments. That will be our next video. I'm hoping, well, there's one more video I have to put up before that one, but that will be one of the future videos I'll be putting up. I'll try and edit it next week. And you can get to see what Harrods is like upstairs in the tea rooms for those of you who haven't been.
Well, we have a couple of things in the fridge that we could try.
Well, maybe I'm going to have to cook them. You just had that.
No, not those, not the cooked stuff.
Oh, yes. So we could do a little taste test today.
We can do a little taste test, thanks to me.
Thanks to Kelly, because Kelly bought these. So Kelly did buy some cakes from Harrods. If you want to see us eat them, I'll get them in a sec.
Let us know if you want to see us eat them.
Yeah.
We'll
Sam Hunt, right, I can never pronounce this. Fibromyalgia. That's it. Fibromyalgia. That's it. Might be relieved with a foot spa with lavender and tea tree, 1 drop each. Do you have a foot spa, Sam? Would that help? Fiona said, "Oh, hi, Fiona. How are you?"
Hey, Fiona.
Fiona said, "Hi, guys. How are you, Sam?" We're well, thank you. We are really good. Prime blue bottles are blue raspberry is my favourite. They are amazing.
Oh, okay. If we come across it, like if I come across any more flavours that I can get hold of, I will get them. And I'm just trying to think how we. So on the community, so we've got a community page. Sometimes I put pictures or let you know about a scheduled a video coming up and stuff like that. If I manage to get some more flavours, I will put a picture up on the community page that everyone can see. So if you have a chance or want to get them in time for Tuesday, you can. It doesn't matter if you don't. It's not a pressure thing or anything like that. Just if you're passing someone and you think, oh, do you know what? I'd like to take part in the Tuesday drink along. Then I will put the pictures there.
And Fiona, yeah, I'm glad you said that as well, because you said it. We will see if we can get the blue raspberry one as well.
I'll look out for it. That was the only 2 flavours that they had in B&M at the time.
Well, if that's your favourite, we will try and get them. So I'll try and make and get.
I have a shop being delivered on Monday. Maybe I can try and get it in the shop.
There you go. See if you can get hold of it. Yeah. Right, we're going to see him do that now. I'll get the cakes in a second. Sam asked, has Harrods still got the juice bar? It used to be so good. Do you know what, Sam? I didn't check for the juice bar. But as I say, I was absolutely gobsmacked how many restaurants are in there.
There was a bar in the middle.
Yeah.
But they were selling... It was selling drinks, but it wasn't a juice bar.
There is a drinks bar right on the ground floor, right next to all the food. Is that the one you mean? It did look good. Right.
I think, but do you know what? I don't think they were selling oysters, but I think they were selling something along those lines. You just sat up at the bar and they were doing food and drinks, but I don't know if that's the juice bar that you're thinking of.
Nisha went, chance, eat them. Say cakes, yes please. Aoife said, I saw the blue raspberries. Right, we will do the cakes then if you guys want them. Aoife said, I saw the blue raspberry in Super Value, but didn't pick it up. I reckon you should have just. Oh no. But we will try that one. We will see if we can get hold of that one.
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna.
Sam said, it's my fibro. Yes, but today it's the what's it? Oh, I can't pronounce that. Put your glasses on.
It's the Tietz.
Is it Tietz syndrome that I have that usually really bad? It's rare rib condition, unbelievably painful just to breathe. Oh no.
Or is it Tightsy?
Is it Titsy? Titsy?
Titsy?
Sorry, excuse our pronunciation of it. It's,
Please excuse us.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. That must be really frustrating for you as well, especially if it's difficult to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the bar she meant. It was on the ground floor. So that would be
okay.
That's still there, and it looked really good. It was right next to all the cakes. Eva said, Kelly, I opened the bottles, smelt both, and quickly tightened the lid. Honest opinion, the plastic bottles do not make for an appetizing appeal. I haven't tasted either. Unsure I'm keen on it for Tuesday. You don't have to have it. You could just pretend.
Yeah, you don't have to have it. No, they only have. No, they don't have any.
All right, then I'll have to go to Sainsbury's. Yeah. Oh, it's Tizza syndrome. It sounds like pizza, so Tizza. Tizza syndrome. Right, let me get these cakes.
Okay.
You carry on entertaining.
All right. So, I just wanted to see if I could get them delivered in the shopping, but they don't sell them. So when we went to Harrods, we went to the 4th floor. Now, there's so as you come in, the way that we came up. So anyway, we were filming and we were walking through where the watches are, and they told us to stop filming. They were like, "Oh, you can't film this," because basically it's luxury brands, so you couldn't film the luxury watches, and they said you can film anywhere else, but you can't film there. And I was just like, okay. So we didn't. We didn't help.
Well, Sam, I'm so sorry to hear about your pain, says Aoife. Kelly sent you a picture on Instagram.
Okay. I'm not going to look at it right this second.
And that here, because you're just going to annoy me with that. You're going to put it somewhere where it can't go on my headphones.
I was moving your headphones.
Sam said, thank you. Oh, yeah, no, I was going to say that is nice of you to say, Aoife. Right. So.
You didn't bring a plate, though, too.
We don't need to.
Okay. All right.
It's a very posh box. So there we are. I'm not sure if that's going to zoom. You can just see the Harrods logo in there. What's it? I can't read that. What that says. Oh, come on, just zoom in.
Just move it back a little bit.
It's not having it. Is it purveyors of fine food? That's what it's supposed to say. There we are. There we are. Finally, since 1849. Right.
There's a sellotape on it. Did you take it off?
No. Let me rip it off. The anticipation. Oh, this seems bloody tape is everywhere. Right. I didn't reveal that very well. Ooh, what's this?
Okay, so the one in the plastic is apple pie.
Oh wow.
And I believe the yellow bit is custard.
Oh wow.
And that is lemon meringue.
Look at that. Look at the swirl on that. That looks amazing. Is that chili flakes?
I'm assuming it's rose petals. I could be wrong.
Right, guys, you get to tell us first.
Yeah, you can choose which one. Take the plastic off of the apple so that they can see the apple clearly. The apple crumble.
Well, it comes in a little glass container.
Yeah, darling, it came before.
Yeah. We have had this one before, but I've not had the other one.
No.
Oh wow. Right, let me take this off. So that is the apple crumble. It actually, it's almost like it's like muesli almost, those things in there. And then you've got the apple at the bottom, and that's custard in the middle. What's the brown line?
I'm assuming I don't know.
It smells like
maybe cinnamon?
It does smell like muesli on the top. Yeah, a really good one of those open mueslis or something. There we are. So there's that one. So you guys get to choose. What would you like us to try? Or do you want us to try the lemon meringue pie? So we'll let you decide. We will not try until you let us know.
Yeah. You were trying to rhyme it?
I was trying to rhyme it. I didn't go very well as well. My rapping skills are not what they were. But what was I going to say? But yeah, so we'll try and get hold of those primes, and see if we can add them onto there. But that's what I'm hoping we will be able to do. I'll be able to get those primes as well.
Well, depending on whenever you pop to Sainsbury's or wherever you're going, then I can take a picture and put it on the community board.
Yes,
and then people can see.
We have a winner.
Oh, meringue!
It's Aoife. Aoife, you get to say what we do. So there we are. Right, let's lift this up so they can see.
Okay. I don't think it's steady enough, but Or it's sturdy enough, should I say?
Off you go.
You go first. I don't feel that that's sturdy enough. You're not doing it on camera.
Oh, there we are. It's because I can't play.
I know.
See, I hate this inverted thing it's got. Am I doing it? There we go. We have to slice it. So there we are. Slice ahoy. That's what it looks like. Wow! Look at. Can you see the lemon meringue in there? Look at that. Oh, I dropped the bit.
I'm glad, because if it had been me that had done that,
there we go.
There would have been problems. Problems. Okay.
All right. That base is so good.
I know, he's just eating without me. Let me go.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
It's got a tang to it. The top is marshmallowy, but the tang is like a proper. It's delicious. It's a little bit. I would prefer it slightly sweeter, a bit, but it's delicious.
No, I disagree. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Sharp. Go on then, have another bit. It's really, really good.
It's really good.
It's a shit because I know Sam's been to Harrods, so I think it was if you were to do the drinks bar again, you would have to have this, and it's right next door to the drinks bar. Oh, Fiona, it looks good. It's I definitely recommend this one as well. When you're in London next, I don't know if you. The trouble is with Knightsbridge, it's so difficult to get to. It really is difficult to get to. There we go. Fiona said, also the pink bottle strawberry watermelon is nice too. Thank you. We will try and go.
Well, that's the one we got.
Yeah.
That marshmallow is pillowy.
Pillowy.
And the tang of the lemon curd, is it? It looks too, you know what, though? It looks so creamy to be lemon curd.
It is really, really good. I definitely recommend that. Anybody that is going to Harrods, pick that up. So, yeah, if you are, anybody who's going to London and Knightsbridge, it's just a shame that, like I said, I always find Harrods so difficult to get to. We've only been there twice. I've only been there twice. But it is a nightmare. It's not near anything.
It's my third time, I think, going there. Did I even walk in? Because so basically, I worked around there years ago. And I remember hearing stories, if you got a hole in your jeans, if you're, in your trousers, or if you're wearing jeans, or if you're wearing trainers, they won't let you in. And all of it, it was really strict back in the day.
Right.
So I just walked past it. And then they had a baseball glove, but it was like a sofa.
Oh, yeah.
And that was years ago. I mean, I walked past it a couple of times, but I don't think I actually went in. But going in was probably the first time was with you, probably.
Oh, really?
The first couple of...
Look, they're not that strict. So if you do the afternoon tea, there is a slight dress code. So they do it's smart casual. But, I mean, we didn't have any problems.
No. And right. I went in my Jimmy Choo's, my little Jimmy Choo trainers.
Oh, Sam said Dad used to love the juice bar. We would go to Harrods a lot, just to window shop. Lol. So much fun. I can remember hiding in the fur coats. Oh. Well, if you go again...
Hide in the fur coat.
Yeah, hide in the fur coat. We'll come and find you. Right then.
All right.
Here we go then, guys.
Now, don't drop everything everywhere, because you didn't bring any plates.
No, we don't need plates. Just put that underneath, and off you go.
You do it, because I'm not going to do it, and then you go, oh, yeah, of course, you dropped it everywhere. You do it.
I will. It probably needed a spoon, to be fair. It does need a spoon.
And it is dropping everywhere, because I can feel it all spilling in my hand.
Here we go. Oh, wow. That is amazing. That crumble top is absolutely... Oh, yeah, go on, keep going, No. That crumble topping is absolutely... Why is this so high?
You just took the camera. I don't know why you took it in the whole...
Yeah. You just see the top of our heads. That crumble topping is unbelievable. That brown... I don't know what that brown thing is, but it's so good.
Hold on.
Let them see.
Isn't it?
This Kelly going like this, eating it off camera. Okay.
Oh, because your hands are bigger than mine anyway. So.
There we are. So I'm going to have another blast at this. But can you see those multi-layers in there?
I don't know what that brown stuff is.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's amazing. It's almost, it gives it a real sort of caramelly taste.
Yeah, no, mate. Oh, yeah, let me lift it up.
That is amazing. So good. So let me throw this out to you guys because that's very sweet. And I was expecting the apple to be a bit more tart.
This is how the apple should be.
So where do you guys stand on this? Do you think lemon meringue pie, for those of you who like it, or apple pie, for those of you who like it, should be slightly sour, so a tart flavour, so you can get obviously the sweetness from the custard or cream or whatever you have with it? Or do you think it should be really sweet, so not needing any sweet compliments with it at all?
It shouldn't be overly, like, there's a difference between being really sweet and sharp. I just think it shouldn't have any sharpness in it. Not overly sweet, that it's like, oh God, that's just too sweet. No, sweet enough that there's no sharpness in it.
And this is where Kelly and I disagree, because I think that it should be slightly sharp.
This is delicious.
And this is sweet.
But it's not overly sweet. It's not overly sweet.
No, but...
Because you could eat this, no problem.
But the lemon meringue pie is how I think it should be perfect. It's slightly sharp. And you don't like it slightly sharp.
So out of the two, which one do you like best?
Well, that's difficult because they're both totally different. This one's nice because it's got so many different dimensions to it. The other one's really good because it's just lemon meringue pie. I can't decide.
You see?
I can't.
And this is sweet.
Yeah, but no, they're two different tastes.
But what I'm saying, so you're saying then you would prefer this if it was sharp?
No.
You would prefer it more if it was sharp?
I think it should be slightly sharper, yeah.
But I'm asking you, would you prefer it more?
Yes, I just said it should be slightly sharper. Sam said, can you remember the lemon meringue pie kits from the 70s and the 80s? I don't remember pie kits, no.
No.
I do remember you can get, and you can still get them, you can still get the little sachets where you make your own lemon meringue pie.
Never even seen that.
Oh, yes, you have.
No.
Ju said, yay, girl is back, chilling in the background. Sorry you're in pain, Sam. You're in my prayers. Tried the watermelon prime. It gives me a headache and sets my... Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
I was going to say... I won't say the rest. But, yeah, I was going to say, if it's that bad, don't touch it. Hey, Tommy, how are you?
Hey, Tommy.
Kelly's just talking with a mouthful. We're good, thanks, Tommy. How are you? We're just trying. We bought some Harrods cakes.
I can't say hi to someone.
Yeah. Ring when you finish chewing. And then, we just try those.
I'm going to chew you out in a minute.
I don't know what that brown bit is, though. Let me just try a little bit of it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
How are you getting on in England, Tommy? Is it still a bit of a, not culture shock, but is it still a bit of a shock because of the cold?
Are you going to go to London? And if you do, what places are you going to eat at?
Well, Sam said...
I can recommend a few.
I made toasted coconut and raspberry pancake yesterday for Carla's birthday. It's delicious. Do you know what? Because the thing is, as well, you don't really get pancake in the UK. I always thought
not pound cake. Yeah.
How did you make it? And what makes it pancake?
But I think pound cake is very similar to sponge cake, but it's a little bit more dense. So, like when you're doing pound cake, if you were doing, let's say, tiers of cake, pound cake would be quite sturdy that would support the tiers.
I see. I am listening to you. I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah, he's just finishing the thing.
Tommy said, I'm good, thank you. Where was I? I'm good, thank you. Just packing and getting ready to go to London for a night on the Sunday as I need to go to the Saudi embassy. Oh, Tommy, if you're coming to London, have you got time to do any of the places that we recommend for the restaurant wise?
I would recommend you a few places that you can do very quickly.
So things like the Donatelier, maybe. Would you have time to go to
Boon Chic is along the same road?
Yeah.
Donatelier and Boon Chic are along the same bit. So you could definitely try those. I'm just trying to. I don't know where the Saudi embassy is.
Oh yeah, where is that? It's the Saudi embassy.
Is that Victoria?
No, I'm not sure. That would depend on where you're going.
Yeah.
That was great. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was our review.
There's still a little bit of thing and you're just tilting the box.
Yeah, when you finish it off.
No. You see?
Just finish it off so I can do the box.
Just pass me a fork.
If you saw how small this piece was, right? That
do you know what? I had to hide it, right? Because if I don't hide anything in this house, I won't get any. I will not get any. There's not even any children living in this house. But if I don't hide a little bit, I'm not getting any.
Oh, I see. I'm not sure I will have time. I'm getting there Sunday night, and my appointment is early 9 a.m.
Oh.
Then I'm coming back up. It's just a flying visit. Right.
Don't look in my direction.
Have you got everything? Can I use the box now? There we are. So that was our review of the Harrods. There we are. Those Harrods cake. There's so many cakes to try right by the juice bar, as Sam rightly pointed out. But that's just two of the ones that we had on thing there as well. But they were very nice. There we go. Oh, it's a shame you haven't got able to do it. I'm just wondering as well, where is the Saudi embassy?
I don't even know.
I'll have to have a little look. Kelly, I'm with you. Sweetness. So is everybody else the same? You prefer it nice and sweet rather than...
Whee!
I prefer it a little bit sharp. One for the t-shirt. Don't look in my direction. Yeah. Oh, Kelly's full of these. Mayfair.
I was on the phone to someone today and I was like, just shush. You just shush. I was on a three-way call and the other person was laughing when I was telling one person to shush. And he goes, is she talking to us? No, and then he went, no, I think she was just talking to you. I goes, that's right, I was just talking to him. They were laughing.
Oh, that makes it. It's called a pancake because it's a pound of everything.
Oh.
That's why.
That's why, because that's the same as a sponge.
Yeah.
The same as a sponge you're thinking. But, right, a pound cake is a pound of everything. But I find that when I've seen, so a pound cake, they tend to use it in, or that saying in the States. And when I've seen their pound cakes, which I said, oh, that looks just like a sponge, which I'm guessing it is because that's the sponge. But their ones were a lot denser than the sponge that we know and eat.
So it's called a pancake because it's a pound of everything. I added coconut and extra milk, so it's very rich and creamy.
Nice.
Then, when it was hot, put tons of raspberry jam on it, which soaked up into it. Oh, that does sound nice. That combo... I don't know what it is about raspberry jam and desiccated coconut, but that's
very school. But what I would need from the raspberry jam is no pips in there.
Eva said, Kelly, I've sent you a picture of 2 bottles of Prime via Instagram.
I'll take a look in a minute. Not in a minute, but after the live.
Sincott said, sharp for me, although I would still eat both. You see? I see Sincott is following my tasting.
Yeah, he's more along your... I think Richard is as well. Is along your taste palette.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about that sharpness.
Oh, I do. Oh, definitely. Amy! Hi, besties. How are you?
I hope you're well.
How have things been going on? Things been okay? You been all right? Eva said, Mark, glad you took Kelly for a date in Harrods, but you know what else I'm hoping had happened? Well, you got afternoon tea.
I think you should stop there because you couldn't compare afternoon tea to a proposal.
No. But you did get flowers too, didn't you? They're in the background there. Not quite the same. Eva said, where are we? Amy said Touche. There you go. Touche. What was I going to say? So, Sam said it's my go-to recipe for an easy cake bake. So just to remember, easy to remember, 200 grams of flour, 200 grams of butter. So it's 200 grams a pound.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know 200 grams is a pound, but it's 200 grams of everything because that's normally, I think when I've made sponges before, it's been 4 ounces.
Sam said, so she said 200 grams of flour, 200 grams of butter, 200 grams of sugar, 3 eggs. I nearly said 200 grams of eggs.
Yeah.
And then add whatever flavour you want in it, like lemon juice and zest of vanilla.
Because it's also the way that you would make a lemon drizzle cake.
Lisa went, oh, Lord. Amy said, are you engaged? No. We just went to Harrods. So that was what we were doing there.
Amy, I would have told you.
Aoife said, Mark, frying pan over the back of the head, the Irish woman's discipline of a bloke. Yeah, I hope that. It'd be like one of those cartoons, you know, when you get the frying pan and they go bang in the face. Yeah, so that was our thing as well. Not been to Harrods for a while. Like I said, this is only the second time I've ever been, but definitely recommend it.
Yeah, the cakes there, and they were doing sort of lots of little Valentine. And in my mind, I thought, oh, maybe I should have gotten a Valentine's one. But they were a couple of them were raspberry, and I always think, oh God, if it's got the pips in it, I'm going to be having to dig them out of my teeth and all of that. So I can't be bothered with that. I like raspberry flavored things when it's sweet, because I don't like it when it's sharp. But I also want there to be no seeds in it, so I like it to be smooth. So yeah.
Sam said, if you add more dry stuff, just add a few splashes of milk, like cocoa powder.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to, I suppose you're balancing out.
To just offset it.
Eva said, Amy, no, he was naughty and didn't do so. Alicia went, Kelly, you're being looked at. You're looked at. So look at the Instagram. So, like I say, these will be our next videos. We've got a few videos coming up. We've got the Harrods one to show you guys as well. So you can see our afternoon tea there as well.
Our Valentine's afternoon.
Our Valentine's afternoon tea, indeed. We will be doing a the Toby Carvery, the breakfast. We've got that coming up as well.
Yeah, at some point. We haven't decided this week.
Oh yeah, that will be coming up to film. And the Hefford pancakes.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't the pancakes. We went for the cakes.
It wasn't the pancakes. It was just Hefford.
So we've got that coming up. And thank you guys as well for all the suggestions for the prime drink. So we will be looking at those as well for do on the Tuesdays live. You've given us some real good suggestions as well for different flavours.
Because the pancakes were fun.
Oh, that was great fun.
So much fun.
Prime's a bit of a weird one because I know Lauren's on holiday at the moment and she's the one that wanted the prime one as well. But we'll try it. But any suggestions for future drink-alongs or eat-alongs, please do put them in the chat. Please let us know so we can plan with them.
If we can get them or whatever, then we will. But it just so happened because I don't know who it was that mentioned pancakes, and then we did.
Pancakes. Oh no, it was Show Tuesday.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't know who said.
I think it was St. Cop, but I might be wrong.
Right, or was it Sam or Tushi? Somebody mentioned it. And then Lauren then mentioned, oh, can we try the prime? But I've not seen it around, and it just so happened when I was in Vienna, and it was the flavour that she requested, which was cherry freeze, because that seems to be her favourite. So I just picked up, and then they only had 2 flavours, and I picked up the other one. But the cherry freeze, there was only like 3 bottles, and there were some guys that were behind me going, oh, they got prime, oh, they got the cherry freeze, and then they took, I don't know how many bottles they took. I don't know if it's like 1 or 2, but then they walked off, and I just thought, you know what? Let me get a cherry freeze, and then we can try it. And then the next to it was the strawberry and watermelon, so I got that as well. But I didn't see any other flavors. Those were the only 2. So yeah, and I haven't seen them in Sainsbury's and Tesco, but I haven't really been looking for them, I guess.
No, exactly. But we will find them. We will get
them.
We will. Eva said, I ate too much. I ate too much of 2 cans of vile meatballs in gravy and 2 coca noodles. It was so vile. You ate 2 cans of it, or you ate too much of 2 cans of it. How many cans of this stuff did you like before you knew it was not like?
Yeah, like how much of it did you eat before you just thought? You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say as well. Has anybody else done that? Have you ever eaten something where you think to yourself, I can't decide if I like it or not, so you keep eating it, and then eventually you think, oh, actually, I don't like this at all?
There's been times when I've eaten something and I've been confused, but you know, like that ruby chocolate.
Oh yes.
And so.
It's a weird taste, ruby chocolate.
I think it was it during 2021 or 2022. It was during lockdown at some point. And we tried all these drinks from Costa, and one of them was a ruby chocolate one, and I just my palate couldn't understand the flavor.
Yeah.
It couldn't understand the flavor, and even till now, I cannot understand the flavor of ruby chocolate.
It is a really weird flavor. So you're kind of thinking, do I like this? Is it not? Is it good? Is it bad?
Also because it's a nondescript flavor, my mind is trying to link it to a flavor. So whether I'm thinking, should it be strawberry chocolate? Should it be raspberry chocolate? Because it's pink. But it doesn't taste of any
flavor.
Yeah.
Kelly, what's your flavor?
It doesn't taste of any. And what it was just the weirdest thing. It's like, you know, when people have a meat and then they liken it to chicken because they don't know, because it's a bland meat, and they go, oh, it's like chicken. I can't even tell you what this is like.
It didn't taste like chicken.
It didn't taste like chicken, but I couldn't liken it to anything. It was really weird.
I'm not sure. The ruby thing is a bit of a I was going to say not misnomer. It's very an acquired taste. So you've got to try it to believe it. It's one of those flavors that you can't describe. You just can't describe it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sam said, I want to make a pancake cake. They look so tasty. What's a pancake cake? Is it where you just put loads of layers of pancake on?
Yeah.
And have something in the middle?
Yeah.
Like this. What's all this? Can I have a pancake cake, please?
Where were we the other day? And they were selling them.
Sorry, I just saw two. She said, different gravies. It was the first can. I thought was going to be different gravies of the second can.
It wasn't Harrods. Where was it in her 4? I think it was in her 4 where they had the layered. It was layered pancakes.
Well, layered pancake.
And then they had decorated it in some type of, either it was cream. Oh no, I think Ben and Siobhan had it. I'm sure Ben and Siobhan had it. I'll have to check with them, but I'm sure that's the one.
I don't remember that. You're going to have to check your things.
I think she sent me a picture.
So Amy said, well, what about Fortnum and Mason's afternoon tea? Well, do you know what? We've done it before. That was the reason why I did it, because this was a surprise to Kelly. She didn't know I booked Harrods afternoon tea. But
right.
I did toy with doing Fortnum's because it's a real safe bet. If you know what you're going to get with Fortnum's. Yeah. But I thought, we've kind of done it before. We will do it again at some point.
I think I would like to try to plan for that. But we've done Fortnum and Mason's. I don't know how many times now. So many times we've done Fortnum and Mason's.
At least 4. So
I would have said more. So I would like to. I don't know if we'll be able to fit it into this series. I haven't made a hard plan for this series, but I've put a few that I would like to try.
Now, the only problem is with these ones, they are expensive, so I can only do them once in a while, rather than fortnightly or monthly.
Yeah,
they are quite pricey. But it's more of a thing we like to share it with you guys as well, as you can see where we.
Yeah, that's the one I told you.
Show everybody else. Look at that. So Sam, was it this type of thing? This is I don't know if you can see that. You might have to push it a bit further. That's it. So these are really, really, really thin layers of pancake, and they make up a cake.
Can you see the layers?
Oh, that's at 79 her 4 because I can see the label.
That's what I said. It was at 4. You weren't listening.
I know I didn't. I switched off.
No, exactly.
Eva said 2 cans. You ate whole. So
it's a mango milk foy, not milfoy. Milk foy.
Milk foy. Plan on the thing. So milfoy is basically a posh French way of just saying custard slice.
Well, mil is 1,000 layers.
Yeah, there's definitely not 1,000 pancakes in there.
No, it's 1,000 layers.
I know, apparently. I'm joking.
I'm just letting you know. Just trying to educate you.
So Eva said, not only was one poor, rubbish, horrible can enough, she had 2 cans of terrible meatballs. Not to
if you didn't like the first one, why did you eat the second one?
This can's disgusting. I'll have another one.
I'll have another.
Oh dear, bless you, Eva. That's funny. But never again, she said. Sam said, I love ruby chocolate. I'd like to experiment with it. It is a very earthy taste. That's the only way I could describe it. It's very earthy.
I don't know if I would say earthy, but it's not sweet and it's not...
I would describe it as earthy.
I would describe it as plain, but not plain as in chocolate, plain as in flavour. So it's not sweet, but it's just a plain flavour. So I wouldn't say earthy. For me, I guess my earthiness I would describe, say, like mushrooms, like a type of mushroom might be earthy or something like that. Maybe sort of like a miso taste I might describe as earthy. But I don't know. I feel like with ruby, I don't know how to explain it. Honestly, it just didn't.
It's the gravy of the chocolate world. That's how I would describe it. Ruby chocolate.
But do you like gravy or not?
I'm joking. It's a terrible description. To me, it's a very earthy chocolate. It's not sweet at all.
No.
So it's got a very.
It's just a plain taste. It doesn't taste of anything.
No, it does. But it's an earthy chocolate. Oh. We've had a suggestion and a good one. So for the next taste testing, potentially, St. Cott has suggested we do Easter egg joint tasting.
Now.
I don't know.
St. Cott, you're very along the lines of Mark's thinking, because Mark was saying the same thing to me. And I was just like, what Easter eggs? And there's a plethora of Easter eggs.
Well, now the idea with the taste test is something that everybody has to join in with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is
not have to.
No, if they want to,
yeah.
But someone who's got the potential to join in.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, with things like this Harrods thing, there's only one Harrods.
Yeah.
So it would have to be something that everyone could potentially do.
Yeah. No, that was just because we were in Harrods and we bought it, and then we were like,
of course, of course,
we weren't planning to do a taste.
So, how does everybody think about doing an Easter egg taste along? So we'd have to experiment with a few ones as well. We go different ones, not too many.
Yeah, I'd say 3.
3's good. So you guys could get to pick the Easter eggs that we try, and you can try along. So how does that sound to everybody? Sam said the Freddo Frog Easter egg is a must. So that could be one of them.
Okay.
Freddo Frog.
All right.
Yeah, that's pancake. That's pancake cake. It's yummy. Eva said, Kelly, please check the picture of the prime. Have a look at that. I just got that joke from Amy. She goes, no, I prefer diamond chocolate. Shine bright like a diamond, ruby chocolate, diamond chocolate. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, we know you were kidding. I like Colombian emerald chocolate. I think Amy was going to go and see how many of these she could do with that before we'd spot. That's good. That was funny. That did make me laugh. Eva said, had to check to see if a second would be better or perhaps tastier.
But it's the same
It's the same can.
So Aoife got tropical punch, and I can't see ice something, but I can't see what the second one
ice
is.
Ice pole, maybe? Ice pole? When you said ice pole, I thought it was an actual ice pole. You're the ones you put in the freezer, but it's not. It's ice pole flavour.
Yeah.
That's the one that looks like it's got the French flag on it. The red, white, and blue.
So I'm going to choose an egg. I am going to choose.
Well, let's see what the guys want.
Okay.
So, what are you thinking? Would people like to join us in an Easter egg try-along? We'll probably do it for Easter, obviously. But would you like to do that? So if you were able to get hold of some of the Easter eggs, we can then share it with you closer to the time what they're going to be. And then we'll just pick a day that we're going to do it and we all try. Oh, did you order drinks?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, look at that. All right, you carry on. Put your glasses on.
So,
I'm just going to get drinks.
All right. So, have you ever tried a chocolate bar with crisps? It was on Dragon's Den. Do you know what? I will tell you this. Milk chocolate and cheese and onion crisps are the best combination. I don't know if it's better than peanut butter and jam, because peanut butter and jam is delish. But I feel like, cheese and onion crisps with milk chocolate to me tastes divine. It's so good. So yes, I have had crisps and chocolate, and they taste really good. Getting Lindor as an egg, and Butler's egg. Yeah, do you know what? I'm not a Lindor fan, but there are some Lindt chocolates that I do like. So Lindor could definitely be one. Somebody gave me a Lindor. I don't really eat a lot of Easter eggs, so this will be a thing for me. But somebody gave me a piece of a Lindor egg. I think it was like some type of. It wasn't the rabbit with the little thing, but it was something along those lines. It was really good. So I'm thinking perhaps. Well, first of all, this is not coffee based. This is cream.
Oh dear.
And there's no cream. There's no whipped cream on top. Okay.
Oh dear. Now, normally it's my drink that's messed up.
Okay.
Well,
the problem is because I asked for semi-skimmed milk and I neglected to put on top.
Oh, that's your fault because they don't do cream with semi-skims.
Yeah.
You have to say.
Yeah, I have to mention that I want. Yeah. So that I'll take the hit on that. It was my fault.
If we had squirt cream, I could have just gone.
Well, there's chocolate squirt cream unless you've eaten it.
Do you know what? I forgot we had it. Do you want it?
No, it's fine. But yeah, it's fine. I can live with it. Hey, I can be flexible at times.
This has definitely come from a long way.
At times, yes. Yes, it has come from a long way.
Because it's cold. Beetroot. Sam, beetroot sponge with ruby chocolate mousse. That would be so good. Beetroot sponge. One thing I do like, Sam, are beetroot brownies.
Yes.
Don't knock them if you haven't tried them. Even, I can guarantee you, if you don't like beetroot, you cannot taste the beetroot taste.
Yeah. I mean, what happened was, so a place where I used to work before, one of the girls near where she lives, she was passing a bakery. And she picked up these brownies, and I'm not a brownie person. I'm not one for like really gooey chocolate. I've mentioned it in one of the videos before. That's more Evelyn. And my cousin absolutely adores chocolate. I love chocolate, but not so much chocolatey things. But she brought in a beetroot brownie, and it tasted so good. It was really good, and I attempted to make it at home. But I think I overbaked it a little bit. I should have let it bake a little bit less, but it was still good.
Right, we need to write these down. So, Lindor egg.
I've already read this.
Right. Chocolate orange mini egg for Amy. Aoife said Lindor egg. So we've got the chocolate orange mini egg. You're getting the Lindor egg as an egg and a Butler's egg.
They don't do Butlers here.
No, they don't. I've not seen them.
The only time that I saw Butler's chocolate was I think we were on our way to Lanzarote and they sold it in the duty free at WH Smith.
I don't think we can get it here either.
Yeah, that's the only time.
I've not seen Butler's chocolate.
Yeah.
Has anybody else seen the chocolate?
Yeah.
Who's UK based seen it? And I've never seen chocolate with crisps. Is it actually the crisps in the chocolate bar, or do you have them with each other? When you say with,
crisps. Yeah, I've already covered this.
Oh, okay.
You asked me to put my glasses on. I've already covered it.
Right. St. Cot said the cream egg, they do a 3-pack of chocolate, white chocolate, and caramel.
I have seen them, but I do not enjoy. Do you know what? And the thing is, I've tried to enjoy it from when I was little, and it's too sweet. It's too much. I cannot eat a Cadbury's cream egg. Never been able to.
They are very sickly.
They are very. But I've got one friend. She will eat I don't know how she'll eat loads of them. She really, really loves them. And there was a guy at work one time, and I don't know if it was a relative. I don't know which relative owned a sweet shop. And he would come in with so much stuff, and his drawers would be filled with so much stuff because somebody owned a sweet shop. And he'd bring cream eggs in and all of this stuff in and all of that. Yeah, it's mad.
Tommy said, I'll most probably be in the middle of the ocean, so I won't be able to join. Oh, no.
Bless you. But in the middle of the ocean.
Maybe, Tommy, can you grab hold of an egg and then take it with you on your travels? That's such a shame, but you'll be able to see us scoff our faces.
But I tell you what, you'll enjoy being in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Could you eat cake by the ocean? What's that song?
Cake by the ocean.
Are you, just on a serious note though, are you able, I might bring those with me. Oh, it'd be good if you could. No pressure, but if you could bring them.
Yeah.
Are you? I mean, do they have? I imagine they would have snacks and stuff on board, but not necessarily have British snacks. I suppose that's the thing. I just wondered, are you able to get hold of things like chocolate bars and stuff like that while you're on board?
I would have brought them with me from wherever.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Kelly would have 2 suitcases, one with clothes, one with all chocolate.
If you saw my drawer at work at the moment, it's full of chocolate.
Amy said, my mum makes brownies with sweet potato.
Now, sweet potato is sweet, and in the States they make sweet potato pie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of them have marshmallows on the top. Can you imagine sweet potato pie with marshmallows on the top?
This isn't good. The other place we get order goes much better.
Yeah, but the other place I couldn't get it from.
Oh, okay. Can I have one of your things then? These.
Well, I know what you meant, and the answer would be no.
Oh, come on. I've just bought you these cakes.
You did.
Where are we? I love mini eggs. That says Amy with S.
I like mini eggs, but I don't know what it is. I think I liked them more. Do you know the eggs that I really? This is the other egg that we have to buy.
What do you like?
I like Kinder Bueno, but the nuts one, the mini nut eggs. They're so delicious, so delicious. I remember trying. So before Kinder eggs came here, my aunt used to bring them over from France, and she bought me a little. They were like a little plastic, and they were filled with all different types. So you had the mini eggs, and you had the big eggs. I tell you, it was my mum's aunt, so it would have been my great aunt, I guess. But whenever she came from Paris, she always bought me something really lovely. Her gifts were the most thoughtful gifts, I have to say, that an adult ever gave me as a child. Like a lot of people, they just don't really think, oh, I'm just going to get this person this. But she, in her gift giving, she was so thoughtful and gave me things that even I didn't know that I would love or like and stuff like that. It was just amazing, the gift. She bought me a bracelet once and it had pressed flowers in it, and I still have it to this day.
That's nice.
And she gave it to me when I was so little. I might have been like 7 or 8 or something, and I still have the bracelet now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bringing back memories.
Wow.
Tommy said, I might bring So, no, I was laughing at Amy's comment because she said, I like mini eggs because I look like an egg.
Oh,
you don't, Amy. Not at all.
Not at all.
But that did make me laugh because you said, I like mini eggs because I look like an egg. Tommy said, I might bring those with me, the chocolates. Yeah, we just order them when we're ordering the provisions or get them when we are in port. Yeah. So at least you can get them that way as well. Do you ever get that? I just wondered, out of an inkling. So do you ever get cravings for stuff when you're on the boat, only purely because you can't have access to it?
Yeah.
I've always done, the only time I really crave something is when I don't have it in stock. If I've got we've got loads of ice cream in the freezer, and I never crave it because I know it's there.
Soon we don't have it.
I want it.
He wants it. I'm exactly the same. So if we don't have chocolate in the house, all of a sudden I want chocolate. If we've got a ton of chocolate in the house, but where I used to work before, we used to buy chocolate biscuits, and we used to keep them in the cupboard and put them out at meetings. But I tell you this, I was eating them. I love McVitie's chocolate biscuits, and ate them so much that now I cannot eat chocolate biscuits at all. If they're around, I don't really eat them. And I had to do a thing at work the other day where I had to get a load of stuff in, and one of the things that I got in was chocolate hobnobs. And one of the girls was like, and she took so it was a twin pack. She took the whole box. I had to go and chase her down to bring back the box. And then one of the guys said, "Oh, are they better than chocolate biscuits?" And I was like, "Have you not had a chocolate hobnob? Have you not had a chocolate hobnob?" And he was like, "No." And I was just like, "You've got to try these. It will change your life." And he goes, "Oh, but I'm really fond of the McVitie's chocolate biscuits." I said, "You ain't tasted nothing yet until you tasted these." So I don't know. I like half the pack. I've squirreled away a packet because I when you put them out, like everyone just like digs in. But I bought like real old ones, like, you know, like Pink Panther wafers. I got party rings. Like, one of the guys said, well, it ain't a party without them. And I said, right. I got party rings, chocolate hobnobs, Jaffa cakes, all of these sort of like old type biscuits.
Old school.
Yeah, these old school biscuits that people haven't tried before, and or it would have been back in someone's memory when they tried it. So I'm going to see how they go down.
I love roast sweet potatoes, says Sam. Do you make like roast potato, like I said, sweet potato pie? I've never had that, but I've seen it.
I've never had sweet.
It's an American thing.
Yeah, it's an American thing. I've never had sweet potato pie. They normally have it around Christmas or Thanksgiving, I think.
Tommy said, I always crave McDonald's fries.
I can imagine being a thing. If I'm ever on like a carb-free diet, even though I don't eat a lot of bread, you eat a lot of bread.
Oh, yeah.
But even though I don't, it's one of the things that I will crave. It's mad to me because I don't eat it every day. So, yeah.
Guys, do you have something that you crave? Is there a particular thing that you crave, like a biscuit, or do you have it very precise? Like I said, if it's a biscuit, it's hobnob biscuits.
Yeah.
Is there something you crave? So it could be like Tommy's McDonald's fries. Is it savory? Is it sweet? Is it something you just really hanker for? Is there something that you just on occasion think, oh, I really, really want it? And it might just be something you don't crave normally, but then when you haven't got it in, you really crave. What would it be?
The other day, so some food was ordered in to us. So I have been craving the teriyaki salmon with the noodles, right, from Wagamama's. And we had to order food, but within the budget, I couldn't order wags. So I ordered wasabi and I had noodles. But it wasn't the same. So I was still craving it. And so I was going to go to Wags and I thought, I really don't want to spend this much money on this. Maybe I should just get this starter or that starter. And I just thought, if I go to Wagamama's and I don't get what I'm craving, I'm only going to be craving it until I had it. So I just gave in and just got the noodles for lunch. They were so good. So good. But I was craving it.
You feel it? So for me, is bread.
Yeah.
I do. That's the one food that I do crave. And it always bread, mainly toast.
Yes.
Not just bread, but toast. So I go specifically. I really do crave bread. And I have it, bad as it is, with not every meal, but a lot of meals.
Yeah.
I always want bread and I always want toast.
But it's a real northern thing as well. But they're
not
bread.
Northern though.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's a real northern thing. But he's not northern.
I've got to say, and that's one of the things I dislike about eating in restaurants, because you don't get toast with it. I know that sounds bad, but I would like to have, if I had a meal, I would order not toast, but bread with it. Every meal I like to have bread with it. And so when I go to a restaurant, it's the one time you don't get bread with it.
But you do get bread. They do bring bread baskets.
No, it's only if you order them.
Yeah.
But in most cases, like, you wouldn't normally say, I don't know, you wouldn't get like a lasagna and have bread with it. But
no,
that's
but
how
you
I like
would
to
order.
eat.
Yeah, but you would order the bread. You just don't want to have to pay for it. You mean? And you just want it to come free.
No, not necessarily. But also as well, like I said. But the other thing is as well. I like to. This is going to make me sound like a heathen, and I am. I like to sandwich all my foods. So I like to put stuff in a sandwich. I don't know why. I love making sandwiches out of stuff. So I will sandwich some of the weirdest things that you would ever think. I'm going to be honest with you. But that's my craving for it. And you can't do that in a restaurant. Oh, I'll have lasagna. I just sandwich this. Not saying I like lasagna.
Just jumping out like a sloppy Joe.
That's how I like it. But that's just me. That's how I like. Sam said, when I almost died on a boat in a huge rough sea, being so ill, the only food we had was polo mints and my mum's rock cakes. I remember you saying this on this boat. And I was going to say...
I'm laughing at the rock cakes, not that you almost died, by the way.
No, but the fact is, if I was on that rougher sea, it's amazing you wanted to eat anything. I would just be... I get real bad motion sickness, and the last thing I want to do is eat anything. Yeah. I just don't want to eat anything, even if I was really hungry.
Even if my stomach was empty.
Yeah.
If it's upset, I can't eat anything,
Amy said, mini eggs are gluten-free.
They are. They are.
Sam said, not a northerner, nor a northerner. Ha, you come from Wiltshire. That's a proper north to me. Yeah, it would be actually, because it is Cornwall is slightly southern. Wow, I'm mad on smashed avocado on toast at the moment. Is that your craving, Sincott?
Do you know what? So the other week, a couple of weeks ago, so we had to do a thing, and I bought some dips, and one of them was guacamole. That went in seconds. And so I was going to buy, so the other day when we had to do it, I was going to buy 2, but I didn't. I bought 1. It went in seconds. So I think the moral of the story is a lot of people like avocado and buy more of it.
Do you like it with smoked salmon, Sincott? Try that. If you like smoked salmon, try it with smoked salmon. It gives it the extra dimension.
Listen, I told Mark how to do his avocado. He didn't know how to do avocado before he met me.
I've never seen an avocado.
I didn't say that. I said you didn't know how to do it before you met me. You didn't mash it. Listen, you didn't mash it up and add the chili flakes to it, or a squeeze of lemon to it, or salt and pepper.
I look forward to you introducing me to banana.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those before. That'd be good. Tommy said, I love rough seas and it makes me sleep better.
Oh, really? But yeah, the rocking of the... Yeah, I can see that.
I'm the total opposite. I suffer with motion sickness, so I don't travel well. So anything like plane turbulence or rough seas, I can't sleep. It makes me actually just get that motion sickness.
But like, I can see how some people, the rocking... Because when you sort of like have babies and stuff like, and you rock them and all that, it's that motion. And so, and plus being in the womb, it's probably a subconscious thing as well. So I can just imagine that the lull of the sea people would enjoy that. They would enjoy that sort of like sensation. I can totally get that for sure.
We have a poached egg on top.
That's definitely Alicia. And when she gets a bit of salmon with a poached it, yes, that's what she will have. Yeah.
Me and 49-foot waves are never going to meet again. Not a chance before.
Pure terror.
But how did you get out there, Sam? How did that happen? That you went out on such rough seas? Was it just that when you went out it was calm? Because normally on boats, as Tom, I suppose, correct me if I'm wrong, but if it's really rough, they won't let you go out to sea. So was it the case that it wasn't that rough when you went out and then just suddenly kicked up?
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it being quite
49-foot waves. Yeah. That is ginormous, 49 feet.
Yeah.
That's the size of a building. So it's
very traumatic as well.
That must have been as well. I know, I thought you meant 49. 40 foot.
Right.
It's still tall, 40 foot.
Yeah, Tommy says
if it's really, really rough, they won't go out. So I don't know. Was it just maybe you just had a real psychotic captain? Yay, it'll be fine. Let's just go. Let's go.
Yeah, but like you say, maybe they were already out, so it wasn't rough and then it became rough during the journey.
I see. So it wasn't on a professional boat. The harbour master told my sister's boyfriend not to go, but he went anyway.
Oh,
that's why. That makes sense. I was thinking you were on like a ferry or something.
I was thinking you were on a big boat, like a ship.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like a ferry or a thing. Where should go?
I was thinking a ship. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. Those big 50-foot waves. That's all right. 40-foot waves. That's not a problem. I go on. I did wonder that because, like I say, normally they would not allow you to go on them.
I wonder what made you want to go anyway. Like after being told, like no, by the professionals. Like what was it that he just thought? Oh, do you know what? I still want to go anyway.
So many currents meet at Land's End, and it's notoriously rough. Yeah, of course. Oh, you're right that ends. So that's right, proper southwest. That's right at the end. Land's End, of course. That's when they say Land's End to John O'Groats. That's right at the bottom west hand.
What's John O'Groats?
John O'Groats is that's the whole breadth of the UK. So Land's End is the complete southwest, and John O'Groats is right at the very top of it. That's why. So when they say Land's End to John O'Groats, that's the whole length of the UK.
Wonder why it's called John O'Groats.
I don't know. Yeah. I didn't name it.
No, I'm just wondering.
But yeah. So notoriously rough as well. So Land's End is right at the southwest of Cornwall. Never again. Maybe.
Yeah.
If that guy's it gets his own boating business, maybe. No. You're all right. You're all right.
It's mad when somebody's saying, "I don't go," and you're just going anyway. Like, Like, what is it that made you just think, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to ignore that advice and just go anyway.
Has anybody else had that? Has anybody else been on Tommy, I'm thinking of you as well, because obviously you've been on many boats. Has anybody else been on a journey? So either been in a car or a plane or a train or anything where you've actually thought, am I going to make this? Am I going to be all right? Am I going to get through this? Obviously, I don't want you to recount any horrible crashes, but
like any traumatic.
That's something else. Has anybody else had something that's been really traumatic or thought, I'm not sure I'm going to make this or I'm going to last this journey? Has anybody else had that? When you're at the bottom of the wave, all you can see is a huge black wall of water. When you're on the top of the abyss, oh my God, was it that? That must be something else.
It must be so, not awesome, but awesome and so terrifying, all at the same time. Because when you look back on it, you go, oh my God, those waves, because that's Mother Nature at its, like, not at its worst, but it's up there and you realise just how small that you are.
I was only 13 and my sister was only 18. Her boyfriend was a fisherman. My God.
Wow.
Do you know what though? We've never had that. I've been very, very lucky. I've never really been in any sort of near misses. I've been in near misses in a car, not me driving, but somebody else driving.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I really made me think, are we going to get through this, is when we went to Vegas the second time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember it as well. So basically, without boring you guys with it, normally, as you know, a plane, when it comes into land, it gradually does this and bounces down. Our plane, I don't know what the hell was going on. So the guy was flying and he would just do this. It would just drop out the sky for a little bit and then drop a little bit. And everyone started to go. I heard screams in the background where it was dropping.
I didn't hear that.
You're in another planet. And then it would just drop and then it would just drop again.
But also, I feel like if I'm in if we're on a plane, turbulence is normal. I don't fixate on it, so I just get on. But Mark is the direct opposite. He'll fixate on something, and that's all he'll want to talk about. And so it's not. I don't feel that that's good in a certain situation where people could easily be panicked. Now, I don't think on them things. I don't think on them things unless that's it. That's the last resort. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I don't dwell on certain things. But you do. You'll fixate on that thing.
Well, and also to be fair, to me, it feels exaggerated. So there were people in there didn't even bat an eyelid. There was one guy, he was just watching TV laughing at the things as it was dropping out the sky. But I think what had happened was the plane had actually hit air pockets. So as it did, it would just fall. And it probably only fell a few meters and then obviously just gained its traction. But it felt like we were falling a lot. It was for me, it was terrifying.
Because like when you're saying people scream, I do not remember that at all. So I feel like I was probably just watching TV. I don't tend to fixate. And sometimes I don't tend to concentrate on Mark because he does fixate on certain things. And I'm like, just calm down and just watch a bit of TV or something. But what Mark does, he watches plane crashes.
No, air crash investigation. I don't know why I find it so fascinating. It's not so much the crash itself, it's how they figure it out, what happens.
But in my mind, why are you watching that?
I know, maybe I should watch that before a flight.
I'm just like, why? It's bizarre to me when you know that you have a fear or something, but you decide that you want to watch that, to enhance your fear. I'm just sitting there and something.
Tommy said, I remember 2 years back, we were doing an Atlantic crossing where it was really rough. It was also in the middle of the night, which was quite traumatizing.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I can imagine that because at least in the day, you can see everything. When it's pitch black...
Is that good?
No, it's better.
Really?
Well, because you can prepare for it. If you see a massive wave, you can go, right, I'm preparing for it. Well, put it this way. What would you prefer? So imagine you see these massive waves. Do you want to see them or do you just want to experience them?
Okay. Do you want to see what causes your death or do you just want to die in your sleep?
That's a bit extreme. Go to Tommy's example.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
he didn't die.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, do you want to see what happens, or do you just like want to
go back to Tommy's point?
That's what I'm saying.
Let me finish what I'm saying. So the wave comes. Do you want to see the waves come in so you know when they're going to hit the thing and then obviously cause turbulence? Forget death. Or do you just want to experience them when they hit, so you have no idea when they're going to hit?
Yeah, I think I don't want to know when it's going to hit.
Say, I'm the complete opposite. I want to know so I can pray, right, a wave is coming now, it's going to be bad. I know it. I'd rather...
No, because you know the wave is going to be bad because someone's going to tell you. The captain's going to tell you or whatever. So I don't feel that I need to see it.
I agree with Tom. I think it makes it more traumatizing.
So yeah, I'm not... Okay, so Tommy, would it make it more traumatizing seeing it coming and knowing, or traumatizing as in, you know, it's happened at night and you're traumatized kind of thing?
Sam said, when we finally got to the Isle of Scilly, my sister called our mum. All she said was she was embarrassed to tell the Coast Guard to look out for her daughters who had pink and purple hair.
Aww.
Look out. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, my daughters have got pink and purple hair.
Wow, this actually makes it... do you know what? This makes it more terrifying what Tommy said.
Okay.
It was that bad. The captain told us to put our life jackets on because we nearly had to abandon ship.
Yeah.
Now that does. I'll tell you something. What sets my mind at ease is when there's turbulence.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh God, that's. But I look around and everybody's calm. I think, well, maybe I'm exaggerating. The crew aren't worried. If the crew and a captain are worried, then you think, right, there's no reason to panic.
Yeah. But that's what I think. I think if it happened at night and then they said, "Oh, put your life jacket on," that would be. I'd put my life jacket on, but I don't feel like I have to see the impending doom. Does that make sense? Well, I feel like, yeah.
What Tommy said, I think it's more traumatizing
not seeing it.
Yeah,
right,
I agree.
Right.
I'd want to see it. So if I knew a big wave's coming, I thought, right, I know, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. But then you see it ends, and then you know you've got a bit of grace then before the next one comes. But if you're not seeing it, you've no idea when it's going to hit.
I don't know. I feel, I don't know. It's like being on a roller coaster. Would you prefer being on the roller coaster in the dark, or would you prefer seeing the magnet? I don't know. I feel like not seeing it is better.
I agree. I disagree. Sam said 40-foot waves on a 28-foot boat in the moonlight is freaky amazing, and the sounds
are crazy. I can imagine.
Do you know what? You've experienced something that hardly any other population would ever experience. Yeah. There's a really good YouTube video I was watching the other day where it's a guy, what he does is he jumps out of a plane, but he actually goes through a rain cloud with his GoPro on. And it's amazing because as he's going around, you see the raindrops in the clouds. That's nice. It's absolutely amazing. But it's something he said you obviously, the vast majority of people don't ever get to see. Yeah. So you see all the raindrops. That would be amazing though. Yeah.
That I would like to see. That I would be, oh my God. I think like jumping out of a plane with your parachute on or something like that. But if the parachute doesn't open, I don't think I'd want to see what's going to come next.
Well, it doesn't matter then because you haven't got much choice.
Yeah, but then you're falling through the... Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I'm not sure. What was amazing, and even I was thinking as well, because the clouds are huge. The cumulonimbus clouds are ginormous. I don't think it's cumulonimbus, but it was quite a big cloud. So, because when he comes out at the end of it, you're really close to the ground. Yeah. So then a few more minutes, and then he just pulls the ripcord.
But I suppose it will tell him on his thing when he gets to the certain amount of...
Because when I was watching it, I thought, hang on a minute, where's the ground? You've been falling for a while. So he has been falling for a while. But that does sound freakishly good.
Yeah, I mean, that would, again, one of those things that would be awesome, but terrifying. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, seeing those waves would be just crazy.
Sincott said, your next vlog is an aeroplane jump.
Could you imagine? I'm like, with my GoPro on, like, 40 minutes, I'm like, ooh.
500, 600, 300.
Listen. I don't know. Would I still be breathing by the time? I'm like,
I don't think you would get much out of a stunt cart. Would be there going,
It'd be one of those ones where you, and then you wake up again, and you just keep fainting as you're falling. I'm like,
oh, Sam said it was beautiful, and when we got to the island, we were followed by a pod of porpoises. Oh wow! Is that what we call a collective of porpoises? A pod? Did you think though, Sam, whilst doing this, did you ever think that you weren't going to make it to the islands?
At 13, yeah.
I was going to say, I would have been like that. I'd have been terrified.
Yeah.
I'd have been absolutely petrified doing it because that was the worried bit. But the porpoises were so close, I could almost touch them. Oh wow! Oh wow!
But it would have been the thing after such a mad storm, and then you see the beauty. Does that make sense? I suppose there's a beauty afterwards, maybe. But it's funny because I don't know how. Yeah, I feel like there's some mad situations. How would I react? What would I prefer?
In the moonlight. That I can just imagine though. I just wondered though, just that journey. And it's weird, like you said, when I telling you about that Vegas plane thing, when it kept dropping out the air, we kind of knew this. I mean, it was only a few people screaming I could hear in the background, but there were people, like I said, it was just totally nonsense to it. So for me, I think because for me, I don't like that. It really emphasised it emphasised the bit.
Yeah, and I just imagine the people who were like who fly all the time were probably going,
yeah,
goodness sake, like honestly, like just calm down. But yeah, if you have a fear of flying, or you have a fear of the turbulence and all of that type of stuff, it's going to be greatly exaggerated for you. For sure. But for me, I sort of go with it kind of thing. But it's very easy to instill fear in someone when you're fearful yourself. So it's very easy, like, and then you start a frenzy, and then everybody starts panicking. And the first thing that they say to you is, do not panic. That's rule number one. Do not panic. And then you're like, so in my mind, because I feel like in my mind, I have to try to keep myself calm, especially if I'm flying with you, because you do get sort of thing, and I'm just like, calm down.
I do.
And then you're watching plane crashes, and in my mind, I'm just like I would try to do other things. So if I'm fearful, I try to do other things to take my mind off of that. Like I don't like to concentrate on something and sometimes we can overanalyze things. And so I feel I'm very much a believer of, well, let's try to take our mind off that. Let's try to think of something else. Let's try to do something a bit more constructive, or watch something. Like, I love watching movies throughout my flight and stuff like that. I'll download something in case there isn't anything on the actual aeroplane that I want to watch and stuff like that. So I like all of that type of thing.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think the other thing is, of course, for me, is that anxiety bit. It's just trying to get used to the bits, but just how I am, I suppose, guys. It's just how I am. My fear of flying is there.
I think that might be something to concentrate on, to maybe think, do you know what? Maybe I need to think about this in a different way, or think about that in a different way.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Lauren!
Hey, Lauren!
How are you? We were just talking about you.
How's holiday?
You enjoying your holiday?
I hope so.
I hope you are.
I feel like every time, like it's just annoying that it's inverted. It's annoying.
We'll have to figure this out. There must be a way we can get it back to where it was.
Yeah, it might be in the settings that I might have to take a look at it. Yeah.
Look at it. So,
Lauren,
if you've just joined us, we were talking about, so on Tuesday, just as a reminder for everybody, so we will be doing the Prime drink along. So if you want to get hold of your Prime, we'll try and get as many flavours as possible so you can join us with the drink as well. So that will be next Tuesday. Sam said it all started to go wrong just after Wolf Rock Lighthouse. There are vids of the seas there on YouTube. Wolf Rock Lighthouse, I'll have a little look at that. I bet they're brutal. Is one of the YouTube videos you on that boat going out? We'll have a little check of that.
So the flavours that we've got to try on Tuesday are cherry freeze, which I know is one of Lauren's favourites.
Yeah.
That was the one that she mentioned that she would like us to try.
Yeah.
And I also got strawberry and watermelon. If we can get any more, we will.
We will try. So that will be on Tuesday. We'll be doing the drink along with the Prime, if you want to join us as well. And then in a future video, we haven't set the date yet, but we will be doing a eat along with the Easter eggs. So you guys get to dictate which Easter eggs we're going to do. We will try and get a bunch of them just so we can try them with you.
That would be the end of. So we could potentially, if we're not doing anything, potentially, we could do that on a Good Friday.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
true. So
potentially
we'll look to set the date. Look to set the date. So again, we may do one in between the 2 dates because that's not till the end of March. So we'll see what we can do. But if you've got any more ideas for eat along or drink along, please bung them in the chat. We can then discuss, see what if everybody else wants to do it, and if so, we can do it.
The supermarkets that are more feasible for us would be Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Marks and Spencer's, or Waitrose.
So pretty much all of them.
No, not Aldi or.
Well, there is an Aldi in the.
Well, then you're going there.
I'll go there. Well, I tend to go. So,
or Lidl.
Yeah, well, we can have a little look at it. If you do want us to try something, let us know. Anyway, guys, it's just gone 8, so we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us on the live as always. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for indulging us, watching us eat the Harrods bits and bobs.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that as well. We certainly did because it tastes very good, and we would recommend you trying it. So that's it from Mark and Kelly's Trips. I thought they were going to come in there. That's why I stopped. That's it from Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things for this week. But we will be back Tuesday, 6:30 UK time. Guys, until then, have a great weekend. Sync-Art. Everybody have a fantastic weekend.
Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. And even if you're just relaxing and chilling, enjoy. And if you like reviews, trips, tips, holiday reviews, trip reviews, anything like that, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel.
As always, do look after yourselves, do take care. Remember, you're never too old to have fun. We will see you in the next video, which whatever that will be, either the bit or the live. Hopefully I'll try and get something up this weekend. If not, we will meet you on the live on Tuesday. Until then, guys, we will see you on Tuesday for some prime drinking.
Yes.
We'll see you then.
Thank you for the likes once again. And if you do like our video, help us push out the video to other people. But in the meantime, don't forget to melt my cheese.
You got it. Guys, take care. Look after yourselves. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.